Today I'm back with Make Seconds Count United's Scott and Fraser. How are you today, guys?
Yeah, good mate. Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad. What about you, Fraser? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Glad it's the weekend.
Good. So, first, Scott, I'll go to you. Why has the team been set up, and what is the story behind it?
Team's been set up mainly sort of for the charity Make Seconds Count. So Make Seconds Count, charity based with and helping people who have been diagnosed with secondary breast cancer. So at the minute, incurable, no cure for it. So the whole point is the football team can be used to both raise awareness and raise funds for the charity. That was the main aim of the football team before it was set up.
Yeah, and Fraser, where are the team based?
So yeah, we're based in Edinburgh. We'll be based out at Gyle Park in the west of Edinburgh. So yeah, looking forward to getting started and getting going.
Yeah, so when did the sort of team officially set up? I know it's not really been able to play games, but when did the team set up?
So the team originally set up last year, sort of probably about this time last year, actually, maybe March, April last year. Where there was another guy who started the team, but he unfortunately had to pull out due to injury. So he handed over the reins to me and Scott and another couple of guys. So we managed to do a bit of training over the summer when the restrictions were lifted, and we're just eager now to get going.
Yeah, and how do Make Seconds Count plan to run on a weekly basis?
So yeah, we're going to be training on a Tuesday night, games on a Sunday morning. We've applied for the Sunday morning league in Edinburgh through 𝗪𝗲𝗲𝗪𝘁𝗰𝗲. So we're just waiting on confirmation for that. But we training, I think, on a Tuesday night and games on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, so Scott, how's it gone for the team so far in raising money?
I've done not bad so far. I mean, it's been hard with obviously the pandemic. You can't, in terms of raising money through things like social interactions, it's not doable at all, you know. So it's been a bit of a strain on trying to come up with ideas that we can use to raise money. But so far we've broken it down month by month, and we've got targets that we want to meet. But we do things like your typical football scratch cards, last man standing, things like sweepstakes and stuff. Doing all these little things to just sort of build up and build up. Got things like we've got like 24-hour marathon things going on and stuff that we've got coming up next month, and hopefully it's all going to sort of create a huge budget for us that we can use both for the football team and a lot going to the charity as well.
Yeah, and I'll ask this question to both of you. So, Scott, I'll go with you first. What do you hope the team can achieve?
I mean, I don't like putting a limit on what the team can achieve. I feel like we can keep going and on and on and on. You know, starting from the bottom. Hopefully, we want to take it year by year, obviously, but just getting in. Hopefully, got our fingers crossed that our application at 𝗪𝗲𝗲 for this league goes through, which we're hopeful. I think Fraser would agree with me that we're hopeful that's going to go through, and we can start off in the league next year and just take it, like I say, take it season by season, just get bigger and bigger, and hopefully just expand that awareness on both the charity and the football team.
Yeah, and Fraser, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
I just think the first year I don't want to finish bottom. Anything above bottom, even if
I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to jinx it.
So, Fraser, how can people help Make Seconds Count United?
Well, we do. We've got a just giving page set up that if people want to donate. So basically, the donations at the moment are to help get the football team up and running. But once we're ready to rock and roll, it'll be any donations anyone make will just go straight to the charity. We'll hopefully be able to have sort of collection buckets and information at our games, so that anyone that's at the game, opposition teams, or want to donate to the charity, then they can do. So just if you go into at the moment, if you're looking to donate to the charity, if you go onto the Make Seconds Count website, just Google Make Seconds Count. They're on there, and you can donate to them directly. But we do have a Just Giving page that we will be starting to donate to the charity.
Yeah, and how big an influence do the charity have on the running of the football team?
Well, we're affiliated with the charity, but we're not associated with them. So we basically, the charity just sort of leaving us to get on with it. It's two separate entities, and we're just raising money and raising awareness for them. So they don't really have, they sort of just, they do their thing, we do our thing. We're just helping them out. They've got enough on their plate without having to deal with a football team as well. So we'll do all the fundraising and raising awareness that we can for them and let them continue to do the good work that they're doing.
Yeah, and Scott, how many players do you currently have?
I think last time I checked, what were we, Fraser? Somewhere in the mid-20s. We've got actual players together. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's like I said before, because of the pandemic, it's hard to get a good number, because we started off pretty much just before the sort of pandemic hit. So trying to keep sticking with the laws and social distancing rules and getting enough players down, like training coming up, we're only allowed obviously a certain amount of players. We can't have the whole squad down. So I'd say mid-20s, but you know, the numbers are fluctuating because of obviously all this that's going on.
Yeah, and is the team going to be a permanent thing, or is it going to be run as a sort of project over a couple of years?
I think we'll just take it. As it comes. I think we're looking to keep it as permanent as possible, but it'll just be, you know, we'll go season by season and see how we get on. We'll just take it a year at a time and see where we are.
Depends how many games we get scalped in the first season. You know.
Are you going to look to add more than one team into another division, or are you just going to go with the one just now?
I think it'll just be the one team at the moment. I think you know, it's as much as it is sort of as a football team, we are a vehicle to raise money and awareness for the charity. So I think we try to keep it as simple as possible and just focus on the one team. At the moment, that might change in future years, but I think at the moment we just want to focus on getting this team up and running and getting a couple of seasons under our belts.
Yeah, and Fraser, I'll go to you first for this one. If you could kind of put out a message to the people that are thinking about supporting Make Seconds Count United, what would you say to them?
That it's a really worthwhile cause and a really good charity. You know, secondary breast cancer is incurable. All we can do is you can be treated, but it can't be cured. So, you know, all we can do is raise money to give people that are suffering from this disease the best quality of life that they can. So, you know, anyone coming along to support us and to support the charity, you're more than welcome. But the most important thing is playing a competitive game of football and raising a lot of money for a really, really worthwhile cause.
Scott, would you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a normal, like a thing that you find an awful lot. Charity football teams, not as many as you originally think. So it's definitely a different kind of squad that we've got. I mean, all the guys that we've got have all got the same mindset. You know, we're here. This is for this charity. This is what we're fighting for. This is what we're trying to do. Yeah, it's like I said, it's ordinary. It's different. It's a worthwhile charity and a great group of guys who are all fighting towards the same sort of end game. You know, get as much we can done for the charity as possible.
Well, Scott, Fraser, thank you for your time today, and good luck in the future.
No problem. Cheers. Thanks for having us on.
Cheers.